Hi folks, I'm Josh and welcome to a preview of what is going to happen in the next Slime Rancher update. I'm really excited to play it, and there has been an official blog post about what is actually going to happen. So I've started a new game here so we can mess around, take a look at where and what exactly is going to happen, or what I think is going to happen. We're going to do proper theories about this. I'm looking forward to it. The thing that everyone has been asking for, including me, is more space to put the slimes in. More things like this, whatever the plots, are they called? Empty ranch plot, yeah. More empty ranch plots to put things in. And it's going to be, from what they say on the blog post, more like these things, the grotto and the other one with all the chickens and the carrots over there. Wait, no, there are no wild carrots over there, are there? Yeah, there are, I remember now, there are. Oh, sorry mate, I didn't collect you properly, yeah. Like these, they're going to be placed around this area, I presume, and they're going to give you more space to put more slimes, and that is just more. More is exactly what we wanted and exactly what we're going to get. But the most important and most exciting part is slime science, because that lets you build gadgets. And from what I understand, there's going to be a whole area behind here where an old barn from the previous ranch owner will be available to you to kind of upgrade and get more ooh, I don't want all these chickadoos and stuff clogging up my inventory. I want proper plots. There's going to be an old barn with the slime science in it, and that is going to have several different like mechanical things like this, kind of like the range exchange but for building stuff. So what's actually going to happen in this barn? I think there is going to be a contraption very much like the plot exchange over here, but instead of selling your plots, it's going to keep them kind of stored, kind of like the silos that you can build, hang on, over here, except instead you literally can't take them out. You can only use them to build things with slime science, and those things that you can build are going to be placed all over the map. I think, maybe, we'll see. But there's going to be smaller versions of these in which you can place the gadgets. It's not going to be like willy-nilly anyway. You can use these awesome contraptions to just plop them down in the middle of nowhere. No, I think there are going to be specific places like this, but smaller, where you can plop down your spring pads or your, what else? I've got a picture over here of what it is. There's like a slime stage, a Tang Bell. I don't know what a Tang Bell is, but if we plop it down with the magic of editing, I will place them in the world for, whoops, first one that I am curious about is the Tang Bell, because I hope that it does a thing where you kind of bang on it with something, I don't know, maybe a head or a plort or a carrot, you just go boop boop, or something like that, and it rings and calls the slimes to you, and they're like, oh wow, a noise, a magical noise, let's all come over here, and you're like, okay, and collect them all. Even if they're hiding from you, they're like, oh, I like the music, and just kind of bounce on over to you all happy, and ignore the food, which I quite like, because I like to collect the food sometimes. Anyway, that will be very useful for collecting slimes. I believe there's also things like a slime lamp where you can, if a place is too dark, maybe you can light it up, or perhaps it has another use. Maybe it attracts certain slimes, like, I don't know, do any of the slimes like light? All of them like food, I know that much, but are any of them attracted to glowing lights? I know phosphors are glowing lights, so maybe they're like, ooh, a glowy thing, let's be with our friends. Hopefully that happens. There's also a slime stage, which I cannot wait. You've got a favourite slime type, or just one in general that you're like, oh, you're my friend, yay! that slime can be put on a pedestal and shown off to all of your friends, I hope. Maybe it has another purpose, or maybe it's just for decoration. That would be cool either way, I hope. Oh yes, the hydro turret is extremely useful. Now, I think they're going to be about, if I size it right, Josh, future editing Josh, size it correctly so it's about what you think. Anyway, they're going to be about this size on the screen, maybe, we'll see, and that is going to be mega helpful in getting rid of tars. There aren't any around, but you know, having it something automated that can either suck up water, I can't get any from here, can I? Anyway, it either sucks up water or maybe it doesn't need to, maybe it's just got a pipe running to it. But that way, it'd be really good for getting rid of tars. Something that isn't me getting rid of tars, Josh Likey. Anyway, there's other stuff like a medi station, a home teleporter, a spring pad. The spring pad is the most interesting one there. The home teleporter, fairly self-explanatory, very much like the, hang on, let's go round. The one stuck under this fella's bum, right there, the teleporter. And the medistation, I don't know if I'm ever going to use that. I don't generally run out of health, but if you do, that could be handy for not dying. Anyway, what I would love to see is a spring pad that you could place anywhere, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Like I said, they're probably going to give you some very specific places in which you can plop the... See, a hydro cannon would be super handy right here to stop this infection of evil tars. Right. Oh no, there's more than I thought. Yeah, a spring pad to get to the top and secret areas like, where? Right up there. With that as well as the jetpack, just getting a top-down view of your far off, what's it called? The far off range, I think? I don't know, but getting a top-down view of all the natural areas. First, it's going to be beautiful, and I always enjoy just kind of standing on the tops of these things after jetpacking around. Who knows how they're going to affect the map design and the way you use your jetpack as well. Hopefully they'll intertwine those in a nice little, a twiddly way. A way where I'm, for some reason, twiddling my hand. What else is there? So, in the barn are going to be fabricators where you can build these gadgets and then plop them down. But before you can do that, you have to know how to make them. And I think if we go over to the place that is I'm going to talk about, hang on, bear with me. I think it's going to be like the range exchange. So I shouldn't have started a new game really, but anyway. If you go into that, I think that kind of menu and this kind of equipment is going to be in the barn, except instead of exchanging chickens and slimes for other chickens and slimes and fruit, you will be able to do it with blueprints for each of these tools, the gadgets, which will be a lot of fun because hopefully they'll gate your progression in the same way they do with all the different keys and slimes. I'm going to get lots of Largos here, aren't I? I didn't think about that, but I love Largos, so that's fine by me. Yeah, there we go. My first Largo on this save. Awesome. Yeah, so the little exchange is going to be called the Builder's Shop, and you'll be able to get all of your tools from there and then craft them. And another part to that is that not only will you be able to pick up like plorts and fruit, you are out of your cage. Not only will you be able to pick up plorts and money and fruit and slimes, there are going to be things to put down in these build sites, you know, the little ones that I'm imagining at the moment, but this is how I think it's gonna go. Instead of putting down gadgets, you'll be able to put down what they're calling extractors. So they'll create or kind of dig up from under the earth little gems that you don't use to sell. I don't know, it's getting a bit confusing because there are so many resources in this game now and like physical little things to chuck around, which is a lot of fun, but it might get overwhelming. We'll see. We will judge it very harshly when the actual thing comes out. But what's going to happen is instead of the gadgets, you can plop down the extractors, and then they are the resources that you can use to create the gadgets. And they probably all need different things, and they all need different places. I don't know. You probably can't get gems just anywhere, right? You'd have to get a key, unlock the brand new area, or unlock one of the, you know, the progression areas somewhere over there, elsewhere that I'm not at right now, and find a place that has sparkly things in it. So, hang on, where's the, where has sparkly things? Like right round here. If you go down there and into the, it's not the moss blanket, is it? The quarry, that's, I mean, it's a quarry. I just realized it's a quarry. You're gonna be able to dig stuff out of a quarry, surely. That makes sense, and plus there are shiny rocks there. And I'm a big fan of shiny rocks. So how about getting gems and like iron and copper? Maybe it's not iron and copper, but I think it might be. But getting resources from the quarry makes a lot of sense. Oh, my brain has suddenly realized a thing and I feel smart. Although probably everyone was going, that's duh. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this next update. I cannot wait to play it with you. It's going to be awesome when it finally arrives though. So let me know in the comments what you think is going to be in it, how it's going to work, and what new things that they haven't told us about that you would want to see. Anyway, something I'm going to do is restart a Let's Play of Slime Rancher because I really miss playing it. So keep an eye out for that. And at the end of each episode, I'm going to feature someone's fan art of this game, of me, but yeah, there's so many talented people and I really appreciate that. So I think I'd like to give you thanks for all of that and giving a shout out to the person who created it. So thanks for watching, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, then subscribe for more, and until next time, mustache. Oh, lovely slams, so many of you, you're all my friends.